conference as usual.
And so did I.
Bev was there as well. And what was really great, we had presenters. We had Dr. Don Robinson, Dr. Farrell, Thomas Farrell, and Dr. France, who presented today. And they presented on Excellence Through Equity, talking about some of the things that we are going through as implemented through our classes as far as equity and personalized learning was one of the components that they talked about. It was a lot going on, a lot of interesting things going on, and the students, we had a panel of students to speak with us from Oscar Smith high school students, and they spoke how it is important that teachers view them as people. And even though they have a marathon of SOLs going on, that every now and then just to stop and make reference to them as people and to teach the subjects as they are passionate about it. But it was over and all, it was a good conference, great turnout, and Virginia Beach schools were represented quite well.
Is there anyone else that has? Ms. Wing?
Yeah, for the November, the annual VSBA conference, our presentation, taking a proactive approach, revising drug education curriculum in Virginia Beach, has been accepted. So Dr. Cashler and her group will be presenting there, and we're also submitting it for the national conference as well.
Excellent. Great. That is wonderful news.
Yes.
That's definitely something. It's a coup for us.
Yeah.
Ms. Rye?
Oh, and I'll add, I guess at this point, it was a few weeks ago, and Mrs. Holtz was there as well. The summer, and I don't have my
Star Talk.
program. What is it?
Star Talk.
So it's the summer program for Russian and Chinese. That's
Yes.
open
Reading
to,
about
what,
that.
Right.
fourth grade through middle school. And a nice ceremony, and again, they look at it as it's planting the seed, because while neither is offered in middle school, hopefully by high school they'll pick up again.
And they had that at Christopher Farms, correct?
This time it changed,
No.
the location changed.
Where was it this summer?
Yeah, it's at a different school every summer.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Okay. Mr. Edwards, would you please read the motion for us to go into closed session?
Yes, ma'am. I move that the board adopt a motion to recess into a closed meeting pursuant to the exemptions from open meetings allowed by Section 2.2-3711, Part A, paragraphs 1 and 7 of the Code of Virginia 1950 as amended for A, personnel matters, discussion or consideration of interviews of prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, discipline, or resignation of specific public appointees or employees pursuant to Section 2.2-3711A1, namely to discuss the determination regarding employee grievance case number 513052617, and for legal matters, consultation with legal counsel and briefings by staff members or consultants pertaining to actual or probable litigation, where such consultation or briefing in an open meeting would adversely affect the negotiating or litigating posture of the board, or consultation with legal counsel employed or retained by the board regarding specific legal matters requiring the provision of legal advice by such counsel pursuant to Section 2.2-3711A7, namely to discuss the procedure for employee grievance case. That's the motion.
Mr. Edwards has made the motion. Ms. Riggs has seconded. All those in favor, please say aye, or raise your hand, please.
Aye.
Okay. Opposed? Okay, we are enclosed.